Hey, it's Kat, and you are listening to the Whistler Fitness Vacations podcast. Yesterday, we spoke about how to make your workouts meaningful and how it can really help you when it comes to committing to your sustainable practice of putting your shoes on and getting to the gym or getting to your workout every day that you possibly can, just making it consistent. So we're going to expand upon that today and look at how that meaning can move over to having pure enjoyment or passion for whatever it is you are chasing. So let's say, for example, you really want to be a confident hiker. To become a confident hiker, you first have to be a consistent walker, and when you're walking a lot, then you'll be going a little bit faster. Then you might start practicing your walks on uneven terrain. Then you might start looking for a couple of new routes and exploring some loops with a view or some places that you enjoy, and having a friend or two to join you and finding the best friends that are compatible to go hiking with, and before you know it, you've got an enjoyment for hiking. And that's how every activity plays out. It starts with a seed that you perhaps looked at an Instagram post, or you remembered it from childhood, or perhaps a family member reminded you of it, or maybe you saw something on TV, something that reminds you of what you used to like, or what you wished you had tried to like but had never got round to it. I know for me it was skydiving. I went skydiving and I discovered I really like it, and I will probably start doing it a little bit more, but in the meantime it's really great to know that I do actually like that sensation, whereas bungee jumping, on the other hand, was terrifying in a way that just is not thrilling or enjoyable for me. It's just downright awful. So I won't be going bungee jumping again, very likely, but I would like to go skydiving. It makes me feel competent and successful when I actually jump out of the plane. So that's what an activity that you commit to should do, is that desire to feel like you're confident, that you're achieving something, that the activity is needed, that it's worth it, and that's why so many people sort of putter out of stretch class, because it doesn't feel like you're burning enough calories and it doesn't really feel like you're getting the endorphins flowing. But when you read up about the benefits of stretching and all the good things that it does, and you look at it like a stepping stone to your next workout and for your consistency in your workouts, because you're going to be healthier in your overall recovery in your workouts, then you might start to look at stretching as pure enjoyment as well, because it feels like it's an important thing to do. So commitment really does stem from either enjoyment, feeling successful, feeling like you're needed. Perhaps it makes you feel special. When you are doing your workouts, you want to feel one of those things, really. Otherwise, when you're working to fulfill your potential and be who you want to be, it won't really feel like you're making a meaningful contribution. So what I mean by that is, if you feel confident in your class, like step class, for example, back when I was doing aerobics classes once in a while. I could never get the choreography working right. I am not a dancer. I can't repeat moves. I'm so uncoordinated, and I felt really useless at it. And so I didn't want to show up to step class and get it all wrong all the time and have the instructor always showing me how to do it. So I just didn't go. Whereas something else might make me feel like I'm competent at it. So if I feel like I'm quite good at it, I might do it a bit more. The other thing was the desire to feel needed. Like, for example, let's say your mother or your family member is training for a marathon. Maybe they need you to ride beside them on the bicycle to keep the company, or to keep pace, or to just for safety. And that'll make you also feel valued. And the importance of your workouts are also important. Well, that made sense. But finding the importance behind your workout, such as what I just gave you the example of the stretching, knowing why it matters is really key. Feeling successful and accomplished is really a driving force as well, and so that loops back into feeling competent. So it's all about becoming what you're capable of and having pride in your ongoing performance, so that you can really find your joy when it comes to ongoing learning. And when you are enjoying your workouts and you're learning and you're continually getting stronger, faster, better, fitter, and the workouts are getting easier, and you find it being less of a chore, that's when you start to commit to your workouts and you start to enjoy it. But it doesn't happen just like that. It's something that is created, not just, it doesn't just happen. Commitment, you don't just wind up committed. Commitment is something that you plan. You do everything needed to excel by developing these skills, both mental and physical, to link you over towards having like a really great shot at consistency in your workout. So it sounds complicated, but it's really not. To recap, what you need to do is know why you're working out, find something that makes you feel good and important, find something that is important, and just start being consistent with showing up and knowing why it matters. These are the things that will loop you back into really starting to enjoy your exercise routine. Hope that helps, and until next time, stay healthy, and I look forward to chatting with you tomorrow.